like kind of keep them to yourselves. Keep your ideas to yourself. Like really stay organized and stay focused on like what it is that you want to do, and don't let nothing like interfere with that. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes people like inflict like their fears on you, and it's like we're two different people. You know. Also,
Right.
too, like figuring out figuring out exactly like what it is that you're like passionate about. And I can't keep saying that because getting money is one thing. Money come and go.
Right.
When you have something like that, that's gonna be your career. Like this is how you gonna have longevity in whatever it is that you're doing. So just make sure like you just stay focused with that. Let's see what else. Listen, also too, like praying and meditation too, and then like self-care and self-love, because boy, oh boy, this industry could be really different if you don't. And yeah, and that's what honestly, like that's what I've been doing. I just been keeping to myself. You know what I mean? Just working on like things that I want to like, eventually put out, like my cooking show, more music, and mom.
So what keeps you from not breaking down? Because a lot of people can't handle this industry. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of fake love. 1 minute you popping, you might have the #1 hit song on the radio. Oh, you my sister, I love you. Is a whole bunch of love and they're embracing you. Then the minute that you fall off the map or, they ain't hearing nothing from you, they think you fell off, whatever. Is a lot of fake love. So what keeps you from not breaking down and staying strong? Because it is a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
You know what? For me, like a long time for me is good. Like it does me well. Because then when I'm alone, like that's when I start to become, but becoming like more like spiritual and things like that. And honestly, half the time, like certain things is kind of like out of your league, or like you can't handle, like you can't do nothing about it. So you just kind of like have to let it go with the flow. You get what I'm saying? And that's honestly like what I be doing. And everything is not going to be like the same every day. Like we change every day, and there's nothing wrong with change. Like change is good.
Right. I respect that. So
yeah, you gotta shoot. And if you gotta run yourself a bubble bath, you know what I'm saying, and cry it out, and then go take a nap, and then get back to it. That helps too.
That's a fact. I mean, I think the people needed to hear that, because we're in a time right now where a lot of people, they're on edge and they feel like giving up on their dreams. And, I feel like somebody like yourself, giving this advice, dropping these gems on, whether they're entrepreneurs, artists, I feel like it's dope that you're doing that, because a lot of people, they needed to hear that. A lot of people right now, we going through a lot, especially during the pandemic, the COVID. So like, has the COVID and pandemic, did that make your numbers like go up? Did it set you back? How did you handle the whole pandemic?
I mean, honestly, it's been kind of like for me, like prior to this, I never really kind of went out. I never been like a super like party girl on the scene. So the clubs didn't bother me. I'm like, whatever, I'll go out like when I get booked. But, and then it's so crazy because right before everything hit, like I had put like, I set up my garage with my gym, and my kids have like the backyard, and they have their rooms. I have like a really, really massive house. So like we just been like chilling. And then one thing I did have to do was like move some of like my products to different places, but that was really it. And then shut down my shop, but it's back open.
Okay. Yeah. I think, because you came in the game killing them on the model tip. So are you looking for models?
Am I looking for models? No, I'm not right now.
Okay.
I tried that and it just didn't work. It was like, people was like, yo, like, nah, try, we want to see you in it. I'm like, okay.
So, I mean, eventually later on down the line, can we expect like any models, like model on the line, any like fashion shows or anything? Like, I think it would be dope if you put together a fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be dope if you put together a fashion show.
Yeah, that'd be fire. That's something I'll look into.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we want the music though. We want the music. I want to put it in rotation. Tell the fans right now that like the #1 record right now that's going crazy that they should go download. They should go tap into.
All right, you guys, listen. I'm gonna need for y'all to go download Thick featuring Designer. It is fire. You're gonna love it.
Thick. But let me ask you this right here though. Why thick? Why thick?
Bad bitch thick.
Oh man. Listen, so how we ended 2021 off going into 2022? What we doing? How we doing it?
Everything big.
Everything big.
Fourth quarter off like really strong. Really strong.
Okay.
I can't wait for y'all to see all the stuff I've been working on, because honestly, like the last 2 years, I've just been like working on myself, you know, and just collecting like all the loose particles and putting it all back together. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's good. I feel like sometimes like we need to kind of take like a break and take a step back, even just to like reflect on like the things that I have or the things that you have, you know, because sometimes we get so caught up that it's like money, 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 run, 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 that you can't even sit back and like actually like enjoy like the things that you have. And then and then since I've been doing that, I've just been like manifesting more and bigger and better things for myself. Because you finally get to be like, okay, you know what? I'm actually grateful. Not like, oh, I need more, more, more. It's like, no, sit back, lay back in your style, appreciate what you have, and then just boom, out of nowhere, like blessings, deals, all types of stuff.
Right. Definitely. We running it up. We gonna run it up, you know. So do people take you serious as an artist? Did they really take you? Like, I heard the music, and I'm not even saying that just to say it, but you actually make some good music. If you didn't, I would have tapped in with you offline and told you, like, Chyna, we got to fix this because this ain't it. But I got to give it to you. You are actually a dope artist. So do people take you serious as far as like your music? Because you're an entrepreneur, you know, and then you switched over, you jumped into the music. Do they actually take you serious when it comes to your music?
You know what? I haven't heard anything bad, like not at all, to like make me feel like, oh my gosh, like discouraged or anything like that.